Greetings YouTube. So today I'd like to make a special review on neck knives. Well, only a certain neck knife which is called the Kizer Shark Tooth. Now this neck knife is kind of unique because it's shaped like a shark. Now, I've seen very few videos on this. It's like not many people do. I haven't really tested this out, but as you can see, it's called the Shark Tooth, and its designer is like Eddie Macho Diaz. So if you turn to the other side, you can see that it's actually made out of a N690. N6. Okay. Take 3. Take 3. Greetings YouTube. So today we're going to do another knife review. This time it's a special neck knife which is made by Kizer, which is the Kizer Shark Tooth. So this Kizer Shark Tooth, or the Shark Tooth, it's a special kind of neck knife because as you can see, it's made like in the shape of a shark. And you can see here the Shark Tooth by Eddie Macho Diaz, which is the designer, and it's made out of a N690 steel, which is very high quality steel. So the design of this knife is supposed to be like a push blade, or you can even hold it like a stabbing knife, like a push blade, or even like a fighting knife. So when I mean by push blade is something like this, which is a coastal urban pail. You can push it out. Well, this is not the original one, but it's more of a copy, but just to show you the idea. And as a neck knife, I will be comparing it with, like you can see, the Mora Elris, which is one of the most popular neck knives. So while the Mora has a sheath that you can hang on one side, the Kizer Shark Tooth has a side sheath, a side clip, so you can hang it on your belt, and you can even adjust it out, moving it about, so you can change the clip to fit whatever position you have. It's quite possible, I think, that if you're left-handed, you can even change this, take out the screws and change the side of the clip. On top of that, there's many holes at the side for the sheath where you can tie a string and hang it on your neck. So you become a neck knife which can be for both the left-handed and the right-handed. So I really like the sheath because it can be used for both hands. You can see the screws here. As you can see, the Shark Tooth also can be used for both left-handed and right-handed people, which is really thoughtful by Kizer. So this is for slashing and this is for stabbing. A really smart design and a very big blade. So let's test it out. Alright, so the first test will be bushcrafting test. I'll be taking the Eldris versus the Kizer. First off, I'll be using this fat wood to see how the Shark Tooth does as used for feather sticking. Now, as we know, the Eldris is quite popular already, cutting as a feather sticker, so there's not much issue. What about Shark Tooth? You can see here. Yep, it does the same quality. It's pretty good too. As you can see, they are both really good at going through wood. Fat wood, just like butter. So what about other types of wood? Let's take bamboo for example. this is what the Aura can do. Now how about the Kizer? Make note that I'm using a different angle, but yep, Kizer does quite a good job too. Because of its steel, can be a survival tool. Even this kind of wood, which is really hard. I'm not sure for betoning, but this is just a show for a light knife. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So you've seen what it can do to wood. So now let's try something. So now let's try something which is self-defense. So now I'm using a piece of cloth to cover this sponge. So let's see how a regular push knife will work on it. Okay, please take note that it's not a real cold steel, so you can see how hard it is to go through. Compare that to the Shark Tooth, and it does go through. Wow, nicely. So as a slashing tool, the Shark Tooth works. So you can use it as a push knife and even as a slashing tool. You can see, cuts really good. So I can say that the Shark Tooth does work the way it should be. For the quality, it can be a really good knife for self-defense and emergency bush crafting. Alright, so as we can see, the Shark Tooth is quite a handy tool for emergencies. It can be used for some bush crafting, especially if you get accidentally lost in the woods with this instead of any other Mora or other kinds of knives. I haven't tried betoning on it yet, but since it's a fixed blade, it might work. And it also is definitely a good self-defense tool, especially since it's shaped like a push dagger. It can be used for both left and right-handed people, especially the sheath. The sheath, you can change it on both sides. You can even use it as a slashing. You can hold it up to slash, or even hold it down like a using it like a crown bait. Not sure how it would work, but yeah, you get the idea. Something like this and something like that. So for only I think 50 USD for its steel quality, and you can get it I think on Blade HQ. But if you can't, you can even find it on AliExpress